Yes, it is. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I'll keep repeating it. Anything somebody pays somebody else to do so they don't have to do it is a skill. Anything. If there's a job out there that somebody's getting paid to do, it is a skill. It is a skill that somebody somewhere on the planet is willing to pay somebody else to do.
My man's hit the nail right on the head, of course. Anything that people pay others to do is a skilled job. And what really brings up the question is who gets to decide what is skilled versus unskilled labor? Of course, someone from Harvard or Princeton University who graduated with top honors and has a doctorate from Cambridge University. I get to decide what skilled versus unskilled labor is because I've read many books and I've taken many tests. And I don't like Mexicans and I don't like black people. And so the work that they do is unskilled labor. Therefore, of course, the people, the executives, who are like way up there in the banks who, rig the economy and, corrupt the political system. That's skilled labor. That's the real work in this country. Never forget it.
The rub comes in when somebody is doing that job full time and cannot pay their bills as a result of it. That's no longer a job. That's no longer employment. That's indentured servitude. Because we still have to keep them afloat with our tax dollars in the form of welfare, SNAP, things of that nature. Yes, it is a skill. And everybody deserves the dignity of a living wage.
And guys, this really runs deep because to this day, they call slavery unskilled labor. Yes, the thing that jump-started the American economy, they call that unskilled labor. The thing that we went to war for, the South went to war to protect their right to enslave human beings. That still to this day is considered unskilled labor, when in reality, slaves were constantly innovating, constantly adapting, constantly finding ways to do their jobs better so that they wouldn't be whipped as much, or so that they wouldn't be sold, or so they wouldn't have to face the types of consequences that slaves had to pay back in those times if they didn't get the job done just right. Because of course, the slave masters, those were the skilled workers, not the people doing the work. But we all know that at the end of the day, people in high society calling certain types of jobs unskilled labor is just a way to shame the middle class. It's just a way to separate themselves from the others. Whether that be people who work in restaurants, whether that be people who work in hospitality, who know how to really handle different types of situations, who have social skills, who have been among the people more than these, uptight, trench coat people in high society who have never struggled a day in their life. Yeah, they're the ones who are skilled. The people who need everybody else to make their companies function. The people who need everyone else to get their needs met. Those are the people who are skilled. So that's why I really appreciate this TikTok, because it's really time for us to give more respect to workers, because after all, the working class is what makes this country and the whole world economy go round.